Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday. My name is Maureen Dinkins, and I will be teaching you yoga today for the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. So I want to give a special shout out to my sister-in-law, Sherry, who is watching with her friends. I hope that you guys really enjoy this class and that you benefit from it. So if you have stiff shoulders, a stiff neck, or pain in the neck, shoulders, and upper back, this is the class for you. Some of the poses are going to be strengthening poses. Some of the poses will be stretching poses. So we're going to do a little bit of both. If you have weakness in the shoulders, neck, and upper back, feel free to skip these poses or move to a more stretchable shoulder pose. Hi, Maureen. It's Leah, and I love your sessions. Hi, Leah. I'm so glad you could join us today. Everybody who's joining me live, I'm super excited to have such a great group of people to be doing yoga with today. All right, so some stretching poses and some strengthening poses for the neck, shoulders, and upper back. Some of the things you might want to get but are not necessary, if you want to grab them now, are blocks. And if you don't have blocks, books work just fine, or a box, something that can give you a little bit of lift. And for Shavasana, we will be using the pillow today to help open the chest. So a regular bed pillow that's a little bit longer than this is just fine if you want to get one of those. Or you can use a small pillow if you want your head to lean back a little bit when we lay on our back to get a little bit more of a stretch in the neck. So it's up to you. Grab a pillow, grab some blocks or boxes or whatever you need, and a towel because we might get a little bit sweaty. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. Come to a comfortable seated position. Rest your hands on your knees. Relax your shoulders and sit up nice and tall. As you inhale through the nose, fill the lungs completely and hold your breath at the top. And then exhale slowly through the nose like you're trying to fog a mirror, breathing all of the air out. Inhaling slowly, filling the lungs completely. Exhaling like you're fogging a mirror with your nose, breathing out all of the air. Now gently pull your navel in slightly, trying to press the air out from the bottom of your lungs. If you want, bring your hands to your lower rib cage. Inhale, breathing in, expand the rib cage, taking in as much air as you can. And when you think you can't take in any more, take in just a little bit more air, expand the rib cage a little more, and then exhale very slowly and evenly all the way out through the nose, and feel that rib cage get smaller. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest your hands on your knees. Continue to breathe, counting to 4 for each inhale and 4 for each exhale. Now you want your breath to have a little bit of sound so you can hear it in your ears. You should hear that breath going into the body, and you should hear the breath going out of the body. Start to control the breath. You're in charge of how the air moves in and out. Focus on the feeling. Focus on the sound. Focus on the expansion and the peace that each breath brings to your body and mind. Today we're going to let go of all resistance. We're just going to try our best and not judge ourselves. Don't worry about what you can't do. Don't even let that thought come into your head. Focus on what you can do. Don't worry about the people around you or comparing yourself to others. Just be today, here and now, moving in any way that your body can. This body has taken you so far in life. Honor it by taking it a little bit further and being kind to it. When you're ready, open your eyes. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Bring your palms together and look at your thumbs. Good. Exhaling, bring the arms out and down. Again, flip the palms. Deep inhale, slowly bring the arms up and out. Palms together, head back, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, bring the arms out and down. 2 more. Flip those palms. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, hands down. Good. Let's take the hands forward. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms in front of you so that your palms are facing out. And reach. Now what we want to do is tuck the chin to the chest. And as you bow your chin to your chest, you're rounding the back, kind of stretching that area between the shoulder blades. It's okay, but you don't want to slump in the lower back. You want to sit tall and just try to focus on that area between the shoulder blades. Good. Bow your chin down. Imagine you're pushing a wall with your hands and you're pushing another wall into the back. Yes, like you're pushing 2 walls away. Take 3 deep breaths, chin in, look down, breathing for 1. 2, good stretch between the shoulder blades. And 3, inhale, bring the hands straight up. And we're going to take a slight arch in the back. So the you're going to come back behind your ears slightly. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Everybody fold over to your right side. Good. I may not be mirroring you. So as you fold over to that right side, and pull on that left hand. And then slowly inhale it up. Exhale to the other side. Good. Pulling on that right hand, stretching all the way up the right arm. Deep breathing. Yeah, there it is. 1, 3 breaths. 2, and 3. Inhale, bring it up to center. Exhale, bring the arms out and down. Now we're going to do a similar movement with the hands. We're going to interlace the fingers behind your back. If you can't reach, grab a towel or a strap or something to hold on to so that you have a bind. And we're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, look up. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, lifting those hands up as high as you can. Just let your head be heavy. Lift those hands, 3 breaths, deep, deep breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhaling. Slowly come back up to seated and exhaling. Stay here. If your knees are starting to bother, you can always straighten your legs. Bring the bottoms of your feet together or sit on a pillow. We're working the shoulders, neck, and upper back today, so we won't be doing a lot of leg stuff. So if your legs start to get stiff, go ahead and move around to get to another comfortable position. All right, so we're just going to do some gentle stretches in the neck and shoulders, and then we'll move to some standing postures. Take your right arm out and bring it across your body. Take your left hand into your tricep, which is between the elbow and the shoulder. As you pull the arm in towards your chest, turn and look over your right shoulder, reaching through the fingertips of that right hand. Sit up tall, bring your belly in, deep breathing with sound. Breathing for 1. Good, keep looking over that shoulder. Work your chin over the shoulder. Breathing for 2. And 3. Exhale, release. Let's take the other side. Take your left arm across your body. Place your right hand on your tricep. Pull your arm in towards your chest. Look over your left shoulder. Lift your chin. Give your eyeballs a stretch to the left and reach out through your left fingertips. Sit up nice and tall, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale and release. Inhale, take your left arm up. Exhale, place your left hand onto your right knee. Take your right hand, place it on the mat behind you. And then we're just going to inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, working back mostly. Try to get your chin over your right shoulder and give your eyeballs a stretch all the way to the right. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Push that left hand into your leg to twist deeper. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale and release. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, place your right hand onto your left knee. Take your left hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, look all the way over your left shoulder. Work that chin over the shoulder. Give your eyeballs a stretch to the left. Push your right hand into your left knee. Inhale to lengthen and sit up taller. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper. 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale and come to center. We're going to roll forward onto the hands and knees. So however you can get there. If you have sore knees, you can always put a towel or roll up your mat to give yourself a little bit of padding. Some gentle shoulder stretches here. So make sure that your knees are underneath your hips. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, creating a box with your body. We're going to inhale, reach the left arm up nice and high. Look all the way up to that left hand. And then exhale, thread that left hand through the hole and reach as far forward as you can and rest your left temple down on your mat. Reach your right hand to the front of your mat and just lean into that left shoulder for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. If you want, just look at your left hand. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Now we're going to take that right hand, place it in front of your face. Inhale, we're going to sweep that left arm up and out. Look all the way up, gentle twist here. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, take your right arm up, other side. Reach, reach, reach to the sky. Exhale, take your right hand, reach it through the hole. Rest your right shoulder and temple down on the mat. Reach your left hand to the front of your mat. Look at your right hand and gently lean into your right shoulder. Deep breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Place your left hand in front of your face. Inhale. Take your right arm up and out. Exhale. Place your right hand down onto the mat. Good. So let's come on down to the knees and spread the knees wide. So sit on your heels, bend your knees, and then drop your belly between your thighs, reaching as far forward as you can with your hands, and then let your forehead rest down onto the mat. This is pose of the child, but it is also a great shoulder stretch. If you just keep reaching your fingertips forward, you can feel that stretch down the armpits and into the upper back or the lats. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. On your next inhale, come back up to the hands and knees. Now the next pose is a shoulder strengthener. So if you have weak shoulders, you can always do pose of the child again or one of the past poses that we did. We're going to come on down to your forearms. Okay? And bring your thumbs together so you're making a little triangle with your forearms, your elbows, and your thumbs. Spread your fingertips wide. walk your knees in towards your elbows. Now, option 1 is you can just stay here. Option 2, curl your toes under, lift your knees up, and look at your thumbs. Okay, this is a prep for an arm balance, but here's enough. We're going to hold for 3 breaths, then we're going to do it 2 more times, different variations. Breathing for 1, look at those thumbs. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3, drop the knees. Spread them, sit back on the heels, reach the hands forward, 3 breaths, rest in pose of the child. Breathing for 1. 2, really feel that rib cage expand and contract with the breath. Breathing for 3. Good. Inhale, come back up. We're going to do that same pose 2 more times, only 3 breaths each. Just try. When we're doing strengthening poses, we usually repeat them. When we're doing stretching poses, we usually hold them. So bring your thumbs together, spread your elbows slightly, spread your fingertips nice and wide, curl your toes under. Option 1 is to walk your feet towards your hands, or stay where you are. Look at your thumbs. Option 2, or lift your left leg. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, bring the leg down, come to the knees, spread the knees, sit on the heels, rest in pose of the child. 1 more, only 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Remember that deep breathing with sound. Let go of your thoughts, let go of your judgments. 2, and 3. Remember, it doesn't matter if you can or can't do it. You're just trying. You're just doing what you can to get a better feeling in your body. Bring your thumbs together. Spread your elbows slightly. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Lift the knees. Stay here, or walk your feet in towards your arms or hands. Look at your thumbs, and then lift your right leg up. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, bring the foot down, spread the knees, point the toes, sit on the heels, reach forward. 3 breaths in pose of the child. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Good. Lift your head. Come on, back up to the hands and knees. So we're going to take the hands and bring in front of the mat. Spread your fingertips wide. Notice how my hands are slightly in front of my shoulders. We're going to walk the knees back, and notice how my knees are behind my hips slightly. Spread your feet about hip width. Curl your toes under, everybody's favorite pose. Inhale, let's move into downward facing dog. Chin to chest. Look at your toes or look at your thighs. Spread your fingers wide. And you're pushing your heels down to the mat, making a triangle with your body and the mat. Breathing for 2. And 3. Lift your head, look towards your hands, and slowly walk your feet towards your hands till you come to a forward fold. Straight legs or bent knees, it doesn't matter. Grab your elbows and just shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Swing your arms, soften into those shoulders. Bend your knees, release your arms, and slowly roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Now that we're in this standing position, we're going to do some similar poses that we did seated, and then we'll move back down to some seated postures for the shoulders, neck, and upper back. So spread your feet about hip width apart. It could be wider. We're going to take the hands, interlace the fingers. Now this is going to work your core and your upper back a little bit more than the seated one because you need more stability. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, fold over to the right side. Don't push your hip out. Keep your core firm, your hips over, and just pull on that left hand. Now turn your head and look all the way up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths. Strong legs. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhale, come up. Keep those hips nice and firm. Exhale, fold over to your left side. Pulling on that right arm, look up. Take the arm back by your ear. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, release the arms. Maybe you feel that blood flushing out of the shoulders. It's a good thing. All right, so here we're going to need maybe the block. You don't have to use the block, but if it helps you, some of you don't have as much flexibility in your hamstrings. Take your feet really wide, almost as wide as your mat is long. And we're just going to place this block in front of us right in the center. Good. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders back. Look all the way up. Lift your chest. And on your exhale, slowly fold forward and place your hands on the block. If you don't have a block, you can just place your hands flat on your mat. But you want to make sure that your spine is as straight as you can make it. Even if your hands are down, you want a nice, long, straight spine and head is lifted. Good. From here, we're going to take the right hand, reach it straight up to the sky and look up. Breathing for 1, strong, straight legs, not too much weight in the wrists, not too much weight in the hands. Breathing for 2, reach higher, open the chest. And 3, on your third exhale, go ahead and bring that right hand down, switch sides. Inhale, left hand reaches all the way up. Look all the way up to that hand. Good, expand the chest, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale and bring the hand down. Now walk your feet a little bit closer together so they're about elbow width apart if you were to extend your arms. And we're going to take the right toes and turn them so the heel of the right foot is in line with the arch of your left foot. Take your block or book and place it next to the arch of your right foot. So the block is next to your right foot. No block, no problem. All right, twist, reach your right hand all the way up to the ceiling in a reverse triangle. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Good, reach, reach, reach. Like you're going to touch the sky. Straighten your legs as much as you can. 2. And 3. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Now we're going to walk over to the left side and switch the feet. Turning your left feet towards the edge of your mat so there's a straight line from the heel of the left foot to the arch of the right. Place that block next to the arch of your left foot. Right hand is on the block. Inhale, left hand reaches to the sky. This is a gentle twist. Strong, straight legs. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Exhale. Bring the hand down and come back to center. Turn your feet so that they're parallel with each other, hands on the block or the mat. Inhale, look forward, long, straight spine. Exhale, place your hands onto your hips. Inhale, come all the way up to a standing position. Nice job. Let's do one more here. So you can take your feet a little wider or whatever is comfortable for you because this is for shoulders mostly. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders, lift your chest. Exhale. If you can't interlace your fingers, grab a strap or block. Bow your head all the way down towards the floor, lifting those hands up off your back. Let your head be heavy. Imagine you're holding a brick in your hands and those arms just keep moving closer to the earth. Breathing for 2. Long, deep breaths. Breathing for 3. On your next inhale, lift your head, bend your knees if you need to, and slowly back up to a standing position. Nice job, everybody. Okay, let's come to the front of our mat to work on our first balancing pose. So balance sometimes takes a lot of practice. And I tell people, if you're just practicing on standing on one foot, do it when you're waiting in line at the grocery or anytime you have to stand for a few minutes. Take practice in taking one foot to the ankle just to work on your balance. All right, so here we're going to bring the weight into our left leg. You can use a wall for this. And we're going to bend the right knee and grab the ankle with the right hand. So right knee, right hand. Left hand's just going to reach out, and then that right hand is reaching back as the foot pushes into the hand. So you're using the strength of the leg to open the shoulder here. If you want to reach up, go ahead and just take 3 breaths. Looking forward, breathing for 1. Yeah, use the power of the leg to open the shoulder. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale and release. Let's do the other side. Bring the weight of your body into your right leg. Grab that left foot with your left hand. Sending the foot back to open and stretch the shoulder here. Reach the right hand all the way up and look forward. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale and slowly release. Good. Now we're going to move down to the mat to some poses that are going to help the shoulders and neck in twisting. Feet together. Inhale, bring the hands up. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward. Step your left foot back. Now you can stay in a runner's lunge or you can bring your knee down. It's up to you. We're going to inhale, come up, take your left elbow across your body and bring your hands in prayer position. If you want to go deeper, hook your arm to the outside of that thigh. You can do prayer position. You can extend your arms or you can reach your right arm over your head. Runner's lunge is also okay here. Find your pose. Keep twisting, opening that chest to the sky, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Let's take that arm around, drop the knee no matter where you are, and bring your hands to the mat. Good. Take your right leg back, toes together, spread the knees wide, rest in pose of the child for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. So come on back up to the hands and knees. Walk your hands forward. From here, we're going to move into down dog. So separate your feet about hip width. Lift your knees up. Push into the mat to bring your head between your arms. That's how you get into your shoulders. That's how you create that triangular pose. If your head is forward, you're bringing too much weight into the arms and shoulders. This is more of a stretch for the shoulders and arms. Inhale, bring your left leg up nice and high. And exhale, step your left foot up between your hands and bring your right knee down. Inhale, come on up. And we're going to take that same pose. Take your right elbow and hook it to the outside of your left thigh. Bringing your hands in prayer position to look up, or go ahead and hook the armpit. Taking the right hand to the floor, left hand up or over. Runner's lunge is also acceptable. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale, bring the knee down. Release the arms. Step the left leg back. Toes together. Spread the knees wide. Sit on your heels. Reach forward with the hands and rest for 3 more breaths in pose of the child. the longest, deepest breaths of your day for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Inhale, come on back up to the hands and knees. And we're just going to swing the legs around into a seated position. So go ahead and extend your legs out long. So we're going to do some twisting postures. So go ahead and take your right foot across the left leg. Good. So your right knee is the knee that's bent, and you're going to take your left leg and bend it so your left heel is next to your right sits bone. All right, so right knee up, left leg under. And you can see my right foot is flat on the mat. Try to ground down into both sits bones. You might have tight hips. It might not be possible. You can also sit on a towel or a pillow if that helps you. Inhale, take your left arm up. Exhale, take your left shoulder or elbow to the outside of your right knee. So this is a deep twist, and we're going to look over the right shoulder. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can reach through the hole and reach around and bind your hands. So I'll show you. You can either just take the arm like this, left hand behind your back, and twist looking over your right shoulder, or if you want to reach through the hole, reach your right arm around your back, bind your hands. Whichever pose you take, make sure you're sitting up tall and working that chin over the shoulder, giving your eyeballs a stretch to the right. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale and release. Take that right leg and slide the foot back. So now we have the right knee on top of the left knee. We're going to take the right arm on top of the left arm. So right arm on top, right leg on top. Now twist your arms, bring your hands together in a prayer position. Okay, right arm on top, wrap it around, palms together. Good. Now reach all the way up with your hands as high as you can. Sit up tall, really stretch that area between the shoulder blades. Reach higher, sink down into those hips, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale and release the arms. Keep the legs here. Inhale, reach your right arm up and bring your right hand to the middle of your back. Take your left hand behind you and reach for your right hand to try to bind your hands. If you cannot bind your hands, it's fine. Grab onto your shirt or go ahead and use a towel or a strap. Now the goal here is to try to push your head into your arm. You don't want your arm pushing in. We want a nice, tall, strong, seated posture. Now lift your head and look all the way up. Head back into that arm. Breathe for 1. Maybe a slight arch in your back. Breathing for 2. And breathing for 3. Exhale and release. Let's release the legs. Shake it out. Good job, everybody. All right, let's do the other side. So go ahead and take your left leg across your body. So the left knee is bent now. Then we're going to take that right leg and bend it so that the right foot is next to the left sits bone and your left foot is flat on the mat. Inhale, take your right arm up. Exhale, take your right arm across your body. Try to hook the armpit. Bring your left hand behind your back on the mat. Sit up nice and tall and twist, or go ahead and reach through the hole, reaching your left arm around your back to bind your hands. Wherever you are, sit up as tall as you can. Give your eyeballs a stretch to the left. Work your chin over your left shoulder. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale and release. Take that left leg, slide it back so that the left knee is on top of the right knee. This time we're going to take our left arm on top of our right arm. So left arm on top, right arm under. Twist the forearms, bring the palms together. And then we're going to inhale, lift it up, ground down into the sits bones. Good. Now really try to press through the area between the shoulder blades. Stretch that area, lift the hands a little higher. Breathe for 1. Deep breathing in and out through the nose for 2. And breathing for 3. Good. Exhale and release the arms. Inhale, take your left arm up, bend the elbow, bring the hand to the middle of your back. Take your right arm under, behind your back, binding your hands or using a towel strap or your shirt. Once you have your bind, lift your head, press it into your arm, and look up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale, release the arms. Let's straighten the legs and shake it out. Good. So the next pose, if you're pretty strong, you're going to do it with straight legs. If you're a little bit weaker, you're going to bend your knees and spread your feet about hip width. So people will know this as crab pose. With straight legs, it's a little bit harder. We're going to do it 3 times for 3 breaths each because it is a strengthening pose. Bring your hands behind your back. Make sure your fingertips are pointing inward toward your butt. Ready? Squeeze your shoulder blades, straight legs or bent knees. It's up to you. Inhale, press into the mat, lift the hips up, head goes back. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale, lower down, fold forward, grab your toes, bow your head. Rest here. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift your head, take your hands back. Number 2, fingertips face inward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, point the toes. Ready? Inhale, lift up, head back, look at your nose. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, lower down and fold forward. A gentle fold, reach for your feet. Just relax here, 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhale, lift the head. Last one here. Turn those fingertips inward. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Point your toes. Ready? Press down. Lift up. Head back. Breathing for 1. Try to lift higher here than you did in the previous 2. Breathing for 2. Lift a little bit higher. Breathing for 3. Good. Exhale. And come down and fold forward for 3 breaths here. Breathing for 1. 2. And 3. Good. Inhale, lift up. Now with straight legs, I want you to slowly roll on down to your back. So roll on down to the back and bend your knees, bringing your feet, your heels as close to your sits bones as you can, and your feet should be as wide as your mat. Make sure your feet aren't pointing out. They're parallel with each other. Bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift your hips up. Now you want to interlace your fingers. This is where the shoulder work comes in. Lift your chin. You don't want your neck pressing against the mat. You want to tuck the shoulder blades under nice and tight so that your spine, your neck is not even touching the mat. Look all the way up to the ceiling, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale, lower down, and just hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. We're going to do that 2 more times. Bring the feet flat. Feet are parallel with each other. Inhale, lift your hips, lock your hands, walk your shoulder blades together, lift your chin. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale, lower down slowly. Hug the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. 1 more time. Place those feet flat on the mat. Bring the arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift your hips up. Walk your shoulder blades together. Strong, straight arms. Chin is lifted. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale, lower down slowly. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Take your hands like this and bring them into a circle, resting on the mat above your head. Let your knees fall to the right side, keeping your shoulders down on the mat. Turn your head and look to your left side for 3 slow, deep breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Exhale, let your knees fall to the left side as you turn your head and look to the right side, trying to keep the arms and shoulders down on the mat. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Good. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Wrap your arms around your legs and rock from side to side. Now, if you have a pillow, go ahead and grab that pillow now. And we're going to take the pillow and bring it behind us. There are a couple options here. If your pillow is a smaller size, you can bring it to the lower back. I like to do it this way where my head hangs back a little bit and rests on the mat. So I get like this opening in my shoulders and chest. If that's too uncomfortable for you, you can just let your lower back rest on the mat and then bring your shoulders and chest onto the pillow. And we want to do it with straight legs. We're going to take the arms out. Now you can notice that your arms fall off the edges of the pillow, giving this a really nice stretch here in the front side of the shoulders. So reach those arms out. Spread your legs about the width of your mat and close your eyes. Turn your palms facing up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. All the air out. You can do it. 1 more time. Inhale as much air as you can. Exhale all of the air out. Good. Close your mouth and let a soft, gentle, natural breath return to the body. Imagine your body is a balloon and it is deflated and it's just fallen to the earth as soft as could be. That's your body. Soft, easy breath moving in and out. Soften into your upper back and shoulders. Let them become heavy. Let gravity do the work of a gentle stretch for you. Soften into your neck. Relax your jaw. Don't let the thoughts snowball into something bigger. Just let them pass through. Tell yourself, I don't have to think about that right now. All I have to do is relax. Be soft. Enjoy a few moments of peace for myself. Allow the area around your heart to feel like a bright white light. Focus on that bright white light. And every day, you allow that light to become brighter for all the world to see. That light shines through your eyes. That light shines through your smile. That light shines in the way that you treat others and take care of yourself. Take the next few moments for yourself, resting and being still. And I will wake you when it is time to move again. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. And gently turn your head from side to side to loosen your neck. Then you can stretch your arms up over your head, like it's your first morning stretch, stretching from the fingers all the way down to the toes. And if you can, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. You can move that pillow out of the way if it's in the way, or keep it and roll over to one side and rest on whichever side feels more comfortable for you. Keep the eyes closed. Just take a few more moments and rest. And then slowly push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your head. First of all, thank yourselves for giving yourself the gift of your yoga practice today. And I thank all of you for joining me today in this yoga class. It takes a lot of willpower to show up to an online yoga class, and I really admire all of you for coming and sharing it with me today and hopefully every Friday at 10 a.m. May you go with peace. Namaste.